Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you, watching a little bit of late night wrestling tonight. Stay away from King of the Ring 95. Wowzers. This isn't a good show. I had a lot of fun watching 93, not so much fun watching 94, but it still had some good matches on it. But 95, I'm an hour in and I haven't seen nothing great yet. But tomorrow night, Monday Night Raw, we're going to get the return of Chris Jericho inside of the wrestling ring. Well, I guess we have seen him inside of the ring. We've seen him on Raw and SmackDown last week, but this is going to be his first return match back to the ring in over a year since him losing around Money in the Bank time last year and leaving us to go out and do what Chris Jericho does, if that's, playing his rock band or if that's, make podcasts for us all to enjoy and live his life. But he's back for a short little run in WWE, and it looks like it's all leading towards Chris Jericho versus the Wyatts. There's still debate if that's going to happen down at Battleground or if they're actually going to hold this off and make it go all the way until SummerSlam to have a bigger match, a bigger feel to that show. I personally feel like it's going to happen at Battleground. But he is going to be facing The Miz. The Miz also making his return, coming back from making the Marine 4. I believe it's called Moving Target. And, of course, that's the movie that's going to be starring him and also featuring Summer Rae from the WWE for WWE Films. And, he's coming back with that whole 2003, 2004 The Rock sort of gimmick where just, he's Mr. Hollywood now. He's wearing the white suits. He's too cool. You can definitely tell, how much money this guy is because how clean he is. And, you don't want to get any dirt up on that shirt. But I honestly hope that this is going to be the return of Miz the wrestler. I mean, The Miz is a guy that I've honestly been a big fan of. As you can see with a lot of guys, they're really good heels, but WWE gets the idea of, trying to push them as baby faces, and we saw with that, him getting managed by Ric Flair, and just him being Mr. Goody Two-Shoes, and The Miz never really finding his identity as to what really The Miz is. Basically as a babyface, he still had the same lines. He still did everything the same as he did as heel Miz, and we need to see him, either just just being devious and saying the things that we hate, and also doing the things that heels do, cheating behind the ref's back to really get him back to where he was in 2010, 2011. When he was really climbing the ranks and getting up to the top where he was holding the WWE Championship. Everybody knows that this guy can talk. He can do media. Anything for WWE to put them over the top and make sure everybody knows that he's in town. He does the radio shows. He does the morning talk shows, this, that, and the other. But I want to see The Miz get down and do what The Miz does and wrestle in the wrestling ring. Be able to draw heat on the mic and just get back to that spot. In this match, I honestly think it's going to be much like John Cena when he was going up at Elimination Chamber and Royal Rumble this year. When he was getting so close to winning the match, the Wyatts came out and just fucked everything up. Basically leaving him laying. Just for him to lose the match. I wouldn't be surprised if Jericho and The Miz go out there and have a good one. I think that everybody can remember that they were a tag team, went after the WWE Tag Team Championships on a show years back. I think they noticed that both of them were tag champs with Big Show, and maybe they could do it together and recapture that magic. I think that was Miz's first WrestleMania when it was Miz and Big Show going up against R-Truth and John Morrison. Yeah, back in the day. Good times. Jericho and Big Show had a good run as well. Of course, everybody's probably the highlight is that ladder match for the tag championships that I think was on Monday Night Raw with Big Show holding Jericho up. I think I remember the breakup more than anything else on Monday Night Raw with them going their separate ways. Jericho really being that first guy who really was doing Raw and doing SmackDown at the same time, just to really show off how good he was, and they needed him on both shows. And on SmackDown, here he was, as a main event sort of tag team guy. But when on Raw, he was when he went over to SmackDown, he was a singles wrestler who, because Big Show wasn't able to jump back and forth. I don't know why. he was able to jump back and forth because he was the tag champ, so why couldn't the Big Show do it? But I don't know. But it was almost like having two different Chris Jerichos at that time. Very, very cool, very awesome. I don't know if they were trying to use up his dates as fast as they could so he could leave and go do the Rockstar stuff, or they just really needed him. But yeah, in this match tomorrow, more than likely, it's just going to be, the Miz and Jericho going out and doing what they do best, having a great wrestling match. Wyatt's coming up, fucking Jericho over in the long run. Miz still probably getting the win, just like, meh, it is what it is. I'll take what I can get. And moving on from there, WWE RAW tomorrow night. Going to be a badass show. Countdown to Battleground.